business. Oh, when the doctor calling, doctor help me please. I need some attention like I have the dreaded disease. She said, patient, sit down, answer me please. What is the problem? What is the problem? Tell her look at attention. Everything is stiff, stiff. The waistline is stiff, and the back is stiff, stiff. But she love our whining. Everything is stiff, stiff. The waistline is stiff, and the back is stiff, stiff.
She live in she phone and she hand. From the Facebook to the gram. She like it every other pic. Yeah, man. For every other man. When the time it comes to you, it's like she don't give a damn.
There's a red flag boy. Check yourself, now, man.
You me know?
Somebody on in the cookie jar. Somebody on in the cookie jar.
Want me, I want you.
Somebody on in the cookie jar. Somebody on in the cookie jar.
You've been hot. You've been hot. You've been hot. Boy, you better know that. You've been hot. You've been hot. And next man, we got the sweetness, we got the sweetness, we got the sweetness.
Everybody want me money and rum. Them drinking, drinking. And nobody want to bring back none. Them drinking, drinking.
Oh, Jack Friday. Friday.
Them drinking, drinking. Drink and roll all along. Them drinking, drinking. Come here, have no fun, one figure them. Them drinking, drinking. Don't want to send me and them not friend. They're punching at me. Let go that. Show me have money. You buy that? Oh, you can't drink me rum if you not bring back none. You can't drink me rum if you not bring back none. You say you have money and you're tempting for some. You can't drink me rum if you not bring back none. Look back though. Hey, 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 hey. Look back though. Hey, 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 hey. Look back though. Hey, 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 hey. Took off the back though. Hey, 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 hey. Watching at me, I really rum this when we take a rum and it fast. Since I get money get sense, I look like a every week in the wall and I get no money to spend. Me no live a friend thing, me no depend on friend thing.
Go on, Cherry, go on, Cherry.
Friend thing, me no depend on friend thing. Me no live a friend thing, me no depend on friend thing. Just watching at me. Let go that. Show me have money. You buy that?
What we tell them, Cherry? What we tell them?
You can't drink me rum if you not bring back money. You can't drink me rum.
Boom, Jack Friday. That's us on our wet and overcast Friday morning. Good morning to you. Inside the 7 o'clock hour. Hey, don't get wet like this. The other kind of wet is better, not this one. Hey, shady, shady. You like that? Hey, shady. Good morning to you inside. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. And you?
What you think, buddy? Our song?
You're representing.
I ready to rumble. I wear every color. Every color I wear. I wear every color. I have on my red boxers. Every color I wear. Good morning to you, folks. Hey, listen, it's this weather is not going to continue this way for the weekend, so don't worry about it. We're gonna have a good weekend.
That's what your iPhone says?
Yeah, that's what my iPhone said. The real weather forecaster, not like yours.
My Android?
Your Android. That's not like your Android. Yeah. I didn't check mine, but let me see. Let me see what mine is saying. But hey, how bad can it be? The rain don't last in the Caribbean. It's raining now. If it's not raining in your area, it's raining in other parts. It will continue until we're gonna be overcast for a while. Yeah, man. Yeah, so we're gonna get some rain. We're gonna get some rain, pockets of thunderstorms throughout the day. We're gonna get some rain. Where's the Cutlass? I ain't hear from him this morning.
Coming in?
Well, the rain probably keep him in bed. 20 toes this morning, buddy. 20 toes, buddy. I ain't hear you, buddy. 20 toes. Good morning to Chambers this morning. Grant, how you doing, buddy? We going up in the fields this weekend? We're doing the river thing this weekend, Grant? Good morning to highly favored child, Addison Grant. Good morning to you. Good morning, Addison. Addison said I visited Woodsies last night and it was a wonderful experience. Hey, the service and the ambience, A1. Hey, Addison, you know I will never lead you astray. If I tell you Woodsy is good, it's good. I hope you tell Woodsy that you're there because you hear us talking about it, Addison. Gail Ferrari, good morning to you as well. Shawnette Map, good morning. Was it Chantel? Good morning. Good morning to all of you this morning. Good morning. It's Friday. And oh boy, do we love Fridays around here. Oh, do we love Fridays around here? Good morning to you. It's the start of the weekend. I haven't been in here on a Friday for a long time. You know, because I don't normally work on a Friday, but I'm here this morning. Errol Patterson in Ontario, good morning to you. Orlando locked on. Good morning. Nisha Samuel, good morning. Send them. I'm going to call them, send them. Nisha, good morning. Good morning, Nisha. Say good morning to you, bad man. Good morning to you too, Nisha. Yes. No mention of Shady. Yeah, he don't need mentioning. Don't need it. Preston Johnson, good morning to you. Preston is saying morning, OMG family. Greetings from London. Good morning to you, London. Good afternoon. Not morning at this time. Good afternoon to you, London. Gwyneth, Daniel, good morning. You need to tell us where you're saying good morning from. Gwyneth, say where you're saying good morning from so we can represent you this morning. Yeah, wherever you're saying good morning from, hit us with your location as well so we can represent you on this wet Friday morning. Yeah, boy. We're pacing this morning because we go up until 9 o'clock only. Lennox Holder saying good morning. Good morning to you, Lennox. Lennox, where you represented from? Good morning to you. Come. You gotta tell us where you represented from. Come on, Lennox. Come now, Lennox. Bad man thing, Lennox. Come in, Lennox. Come in. Montreal. Okay, Lennox say he's representing Montreal. Good morning to you, Montreal. Yeah, man. Yes. Gwyneth is also representing Montreal. Good morning to you, Gwyneth in Montreal. Gwyneth, thank you very much, darling. You had breakfast yet? What kind of breakfast do you have on a Friday morning, Gwyneth? Talk to me this morning. Talk to me. Shai Samuel saying morning from Brooklyn. Hey, good morning to you, Brooklyn. Oh, Lennox is in Brooklyn. Okay, Lennox, you're in Brooklyn. Shai Samuel is in Brooklyn as well. So good morning to you, Brooklyn. You guys had your Vinci Day last weekend. I heard it was the bomb. Well, it was a blast. Was it last weekend? I surely don't know. Why am I asking him? Brooklyn is in the house. Good morning to you. Mariko is in the house. Good morning to you, Mariko. Enums is with us this morning on the WhatsApp. Good morning to you, Enums. Hey, boy. Michelle, Diana, good morning to you. Tell us where you representing, Michelle. Hey, Tanya, I don't want to hear from you. I don't like you. I do not like you, Tanya. You know I don't like you. Tanya, don't even come in. You will come in and ugly up this thing now. Tanya, you're coming in and ugly up the Facebook Live now. Don't go away from me. Get behind me, devil. Tanya, I love you, darling. You know I love you daily. You know you're my woman already. Yeah, don't get in between me and Tanya. That's my darling. Michelle is in Kingan. Good morning to you, Kingan. Yeah, man. Nice how we're rolling this morning. So, I was waiting to see the Cutlass get in this morning before Shady I'd start to deal with something that I want to deal with. All right, let me raise him. See what he did, because I wanna deal with this issue with him present. Camden Park, good morning to you. I see you, Camden Park. Yeah, with him present. Shady, give me a song there. Give me a song there. Let me see if I can get this ugly cutlass here. This dull cutlass here. Yeah? Give me a song there. Yeah. Kittels, good morning to you. I see you, Kittels. Bayabo, good morning. Yeah. Come, Shady.
Warm Chat Friday. Warm Chat Friday.
Once I got drinks and my friends, it's a blessing. Tell them whoa. Once I got drinks and my friends, it's a blessing. Tell them whoa. Watch it. Raise your glass high. Girl, and nothing pass, I tell you raise your glass high. Reflecting until the last, I tell you raise your glass high. Girl, and nothing pass, I tell you raise your glass. We drink it like this now, so here's the life. Cheers to life. They can't tell me that this ain't pop.
Bernadette in Ontario, good morning.
Here's the life.
Hey, Broadback, Linden James, good morning. Beefit, hey, the headquarters looking good, Beefit.
Show me where you're drinking. Hands up. Everybody drinking. Hands up. Everybody drinking. Hands up. Show me where you're
Hey, Beefit.
hands up. Show me where you're drinking. Hands up. Everybody drinking. Watch it. Once I got drinks and my friends, it's a blessing. Tell them whoa. Once I got drinks and my friends, it's a blessing.
Watch it. That's what Buddy Linden, the boy. The Beefit headquarters coming along. We looking good. We're getting there.
Not drunk. No, I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
Mary, good morning.
Oh my God. It's true. Drink up. Drink up.
Hey, the Cuban Cutlass is on his way. When you get in, we're going to start the bacchanal even more. In the meantime, let's have a Friday morning party.
Drink up. Oh my God. At the end of the day, we unstoppable. We unforgettable. Come let me play. We unstoppable. Them can kill my vibe. At the end of the day, we unstoppable. We unforgettable. Now everybody sing this with me.
Come Shady.
I can drink 2 shots and jump down something in here tonight. I'm here tonight.
Doing what I want. I don't need no permission to mash up in here tonight.
No, if it is brandy, I can drink 'em. If I miss whiskey, I can drink 'em. If I miss brown rum, I can drink 'em. 'Cause I got my in the air. I can grind 'em.
Warm Chat Friday.
You can't tell me not to drink no longer than drunk already.
Out of time.
Now go home.
Party time.
Now go home. You can't tell me not to drink no longer than drunk already. And before I reach inside the bed, I done high already. If you ask me how I feel I could fly already. And before I leave the bed, sun must touch the sky already. And anyone I consume, the powers ignite inside of me. I'm ready for Tuesday, Carnival Monday and Tuesday. It's trouble when we out on the road, when we can soca overload. So let go the beat,
They gonna get Shady.
let go the beast. Time again, I'm ready to celebrate. Let go the beast, let go the beast. So I'm following me. Right now I'm
Shady.
Drinking bad, all my friends them stinking bad. We'll be even drinking bad. Martin call me the drinking god. We'll be even drinking bad. All my friends them stinking bad. We'll be even drinking bad. Well, I say it's all like we pumping and we crunking, whining and a drunking. Pills and and punching. Energy pumping.
Come, Shady, let's see how quick you're on the draw.
We love plenty.
Quick at the draw, Shady. One time.
Eyes on. Wine and hold it. Twist your waist like wine and hold it.
Pull up. No, hold on. Keep up with me, boys. Keep up with me, buddy. Keep up with me, Shady. Let's go.
This monster, oh, young as long as I'm man of life, then I will dance up. No time for no anger, I'm smiling with the hands up. I go drink water and mind my business.
Some partners, boy. I wish they would drink more water. Ain't that, boy?
Yeah, and we go like them either.
Ain't that, boy?
For all of them.
Be fit.
Problems. Hey. Come on.
Grand boy.
You know something?
My body grand.
For all who don't like me, we don't care. And we don't like them either. This song is for all of them. Fingers up. Boy, look at Bacchanal. Yeah. Party mashup is 20 girls to one man.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Why you again? You people are fire. Something to grab here. Pull up.
Look at Shady. Come, Shady. I'm going to fix you, Tanya, this morning. You, Tanya, Christopher in New York City. I'm going to deal with you this morning proper.
Come down. Keisha, come down. Stacy, come down.
Tanya.
Come down. I don't want to leave you on top that horse. I need you to come down here for me now. She only claiming she rocking with boss, but courts on the hunt to take back the cow. She feels she too nice. She don't link with man with no drive. Come down from there, baby. Come down from there,
Tanya.
baby. Nyla with she friend and them they showing y'all how to wine. And so see she bend over and hold it from behind. She tell me she like it right there. She make up she mind. This girl she not a no party thing. She just want to go and lie. I tell she bring the sucker back. I tell she bring the sucker back. So long she did want it. Bring the sucker back. I tell she bring the sucker back.
Where's the next one for Tanya?
Bring the sucker back.
Boom Jack Friday.
Next one for Tanya.
Oh gosh. I'm just a stranger in a crowded place. Me and the cooler and we did. Hoping to find someone with a familiar face so we could fit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time. I'm just a stranger in a crowded place. Me and the cooler and we did. Hoping to find someone with a familiar face so we could fit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wind on a bumper. So let's be amazing, if I amazing. Let's not carry the one that we take from back in here. I want you to jam on somebody now. Hold on touch it for you. Somebody go touch it. Some boy gonna lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you. Touch it for you. You can know she goes if you want to. She gon' give it to who she want to. You could buy her drinks if you want to. She gon' give it to who she want to.
When I say I bread up with heart, all you feel is joke I'm making. I don't want to hate on love, but sometimes I keep negating. She say she only lover, she only friend. We make a wish, now it repent. I sleep and I had a dream, wake up and I make a vow. As soon as everything complete, I will so I know what I do wrong again.
Tell me.
Turn up the man. Hey.
And I always get in trouble, so I used to it.
When I say
I have 9 lives.
all you feel is joke I'm making. I don't want to hate on love, but sometimes I keep negating. She say she only lover, she only friend. We make a wish, now it repent. I sleep and I had a dream, wake up and I make a vow. As soon as everything complete, I will so I know what I do wrong again. Tell me what I do wrong again. People calling me name lad. They say I get hard again. The bush a cut it, the garden a fuck it, put the things in a bucket. But the girl she keep on complaining. When I do it, they say put your back into it. All I know I try, she keep calling with another guy. What I do wrong again, lad? Tell me what I do wrong again. People calling me name lad. They say I get hard again.
Well, boy, yeah. Did you tell her?
Showing your true colors today, buddy. Right, yellow shirt.
And I have on my red boxers.
Fitz persuaded you, huh?
I have on my red boxers.
Fitz persuaded you yesterday.
Which one the fits?
How many Fitzes that are important in your life?
Your Trey Woods.
You told me is your next Minister of Finance. You tell me so, not me.
So
and you were all excited and so on. So
you're not getting got the job.
I'm not going to tell everybody, right? What you told me yesterday.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Major is a fine gentleman.
Good man.
Right,
good
correct.
countryman.
But he's too old to be Minister of Finance.
We don't have a ministry. We don't have a ministry of old age, you know.
I was thinking the other day, you know, there's this COVID thing, right? It seems to be killing mainly older people.
Right.
And now, you know, there's conspiracy people out there, right? They might be saying, boy, I wonder if this is a way to try and reduce the number of old people. Because you keep hearing problems about pension systems and population growth.
Oh, God.
And then I read something yesterday. Something about, what did they say? Something about the number of, you know, generally speaking, the replacement level to keep a population stable is 2.1 children per 2.1 children per woman. Makes sense if you think about it, right?
2.1
children per woman to keep your population stable. Because you got to replace, remember, the woman has to replace herself and the man.
Okay.
Right? Assuming she only has one man. Now, a person like you, for example.
Well, hold on.
15 children spread out all over the place. That's a different
thing. And I just mind other people's children.
It's the right thing to do, buddy. It's the right thing to do. You're a good man, big. I am finally having a positive influence on you.
You are
It's wonderful. It's about time that I was able to be successful.
Say good morning to Tanya, please. Hey, don't want to make it.
Hey, who's Tanya? Tanya.
What do you want them in New York and Brooklyn?
Tanya.
She love Redskin fellas, and she love you with your grip.
I will be in New York in October, buddy.
Tanya, you think you'll wait that long?
Tanya, hold for me, baby. Hold for me, honey. And you know the sad thing?
She said after she had more than a week. You're weak in your knees, Tanya. You can't wait.
And she'd be so disappointed.
Tanya. The man just say, right? Who come first win.
So I am a winner.
Wait, Sensei, what is the point of one picnic? Asking for a friend.
Well, I agree. You know, all women, in my view, right? You know, I like to get people upset, right? Women should make a decision. You either having none or you having two. Women who
What?
have one children always spoil the children. And the child is always, you know, you always have issues.
And the child need a
You need
companion.
to have two. The child need a companion. And don't wait 10 years later to have a second one.
And then
have
if
them like have them about 3 or 4 years apart.
And if you have
Not too close together, because then you have all the rivalry and the fighting and stupid.
But if you have them too far apart, then
yeah, that don't make
that
any
doesn't
sense.
make
No,
sense.
that don't
Stick
make
with
any
one.
sense. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and you
so
don't want
you
to-
could do like Shady.
What has
you
Shady
could-
done? Tell me what Shady has
Shady
done.
has an Indian baby.
Why is that so? So he has an Indian woman. So why does that surprise you? Is
Shady-
there something
Shady-
wrong? Shady is a
Shady-
black man,
Shady
and he has
has
an
an
Indian woman. He can't have. He has an Indian woman. Why is this a surprise? Why do you keep going on about the Indian baby?
Shady, you want me to tell him or you will tell him? Which
Shady,
one
tell
would
me.
you-
Tell me what's
Shady-
going on, man.
Shady, you want me to tell him or you will tell him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you see Shady baby, that he mining.
Is it his baby or not?
Shady, you want me to tell him or you will tell
Shady,
him?
is it your baby?
Shady,
Is my baby?
Shady,
It's his baby,
Shady,
so
did
around
you-
with him minding
I
his
keep
baby.
telling him to go and do paternity test.
Your problem, man, is you think you could only love a child that you own biologically.
No, I
You
don't.
could
I
adopt
don't.
children
I don't.
and love
I
them
don't.
just as
I don't-
much.
No, but he adopt.
What has he done then?
Shady, you want me to tell him or you will
Yes.
tell him? Shady, you tell me, please. Tell him for me.
You tell him.
No. I want you to say. We like to say. Well, you tell Steve. Thing, eh? Steve has an Indian baby.
And why is
He
that a
mining
big
an
deal?
Indian baby.
And why is this a problem for you?
Because I offer him the money to go and do the paternity test.
And
He's convinced that it's his child.
so in that case, it's his child. So why are you interfering in the man business?
Shady, you want me to tell him?
tell me, why are you interfering in the man business? Why are you interfering in the man? Why you want to cause trouble in Shady life?
Oh, Lord,
Shady,
Lord.
don't listen to him.
It's not me who causing trouble. It's an Indian man. It's an Indian man who causing trouble.
Shady, my friend, we all get our butt money, okay? We all have to learn how
Take
to
your
handle
butt and wine and
it.
it,
You're
buddy.
not a real man until you've taken. As a matter of fact, man, you remember the first butt you got?
I remember actually.
Boy,
Yeah,
what,
boy,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah.
cry for weeks, you lose weight, you
Boy.
thought the world was going to come. A man is not a man until he's gotten his first serious butt.
What was the last book you used?
I don't care now.
You know, the last one, not
I'm
the
a
first
veteran
one,
now.
the last
I don't
one.
know. I don't care.
No, I'm not. You're not. You're
No,
the,
I
you're the
just don't care
veteran
anymore.
butter.
What I tell
You're
my
the veteran
what I tell my
You
woman,
but-
right?
you but-
I
you
tell
but.
my woman, when you book me, because I know it's not a question of if, it's a when.
Right,
But when you do, there's two things very important. One, make sure I don't know.
Right,
And even more importantly, Bing,
right.
make sure people like Bing and my friends don't find out.
No.
Because I'll never hear the end of it.
I tell her what just yesterday.
Yeah.
I said the
Good
thing with
advice.
about a horn is that if it's quiet,
Yeah.
men is
That's a
about
big deal.
ego.
Yes,
It's ego. You know what I mean?
It's true.
One of the fits came to my wedding.
One of the fitzes.
Yeah, I'm going to say which
Well,
one.
several fitzes. Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah,
We know
yeah.
plenty.
Yeah,
Fitzes.
yeah,
Yeah.
And he stood up in the wedding and he said, Louise, and I'm not making this up, right? I swear to God,
Yes.
this is true. Louise, when being ready to butt you,
Yes.
don't worry. You know what I mean? We'll be there to support you.
In the middle of your wedding?
I like
God, boy for Huggins, we got to talk to him. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't believe he'll say that to you.
What?
Nah,
I
nah,
am
nah.
serious.
No, no,
I
no,
am.
no, no.
I
In the middle of your wedding?
The man said, when being ready to butt you, we will be there to support you.
Fitz.
Who does that?
Fitz, you can't speak the truth like that. You're supposed to defend your fellow man.
You know what
What's
I mean?
wrong with you?
And-
This is the trouble with these men. You know, Fitz wanted to mash up your marriage before
Long
you
time,
start.
long time.
You can't trust these people,
Because
babe.
he say, "Oh, I tell June what to throw ice on his foot and mash up his foot."
Why did you do that?
June is in there, his business. They not bigger.
And why did you want to mash up his foot? So he wouldn't
Because he
stray?
wanted to mash up my
But he
my
can't help straying.
But hello, June.
Sorry, June, I don't
June,
mean that.
June,
No, sorry.
Not all men are like that, okay?
I agree
Not
with you.
all
There
men
are
are
about 10% of us who are not. Of us, people like me and you, Bing, who don't stray.
You know what I mean? Come
Good
on.
men.
Look, we are
Good
good,
men.
good, decent, upstanding
Standing
citizens
citizens who don't
drag
trample
your
the flag.
Yeah. This morning, I want to talk about something, though.
God, it's
I know.
Friday, man.
Yeah,
It's
I know,
Friday.
but we can't help it. We can't help it.
Tell me
And
what
I
you're
was
about.
waiting for you to get in. Yesterday,
By the way, this ginger and turmeric tea is lovely. I highly recommend it to everybody. Ginger and turmeric. Some Balcom people up in my Balcom friends up in Georgetown area
is it
make
tea
this
bag?
thing. No, you have to order it. And
Okay.
unfortunately, you can't get it in supermarkets. I'm not sure it's because it can't be preserved for too long. Or
Right.
I'm not sure. But I order this thing and I drink it
How
2 cups a day. It's wonderful.
do you get it? How honestly do
Well,
you
I have,
get
I have, well, you can order from them.
it? No, how is it packaged?
It's in a jar. And you
Oh.
use a spoon and scoop it out. I presume you could use it for baking or whatever else too, but I use it to put in my tea.
So how come
Put
it's
in my
only
hot
you
water.
alone could get it?
privileged, fancy, special
Redskin,
man. buddy.
Redskin people,
Redskin
boy. Shady
people
boy,
from Georgetown, buddy. You know.
It's sort of them people.
Redskin people.
He coming in every morning, he's sipping on the tea. He said,
Oh, it's delicious. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Smell that.
Wow.
It's lovely.
Very rotating,
Right.
rooty,
It's got
and
gin. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
and it's smooth going down.
what is it good for?
Settles the brain.
Let me hear.
Ginger and turmeric. Well, not
Those
the same
people-
thing the green peanuts are good for.
Oh,
apparently.
okay.
Just
Shady-
want to clarify.
Shady, don't worry. Don't worry, Shady. Don't worry, Shady. Me and you, we all right.
So what do you want to talk about now?
Yeah. Yesterday morning,
Yes.
we heard the news of the young lady
Who died? And I saw that video yesterday. Yes. It's all part of a wonderful Caribbean
Well,
civilization.
I not a lot of persons saw the video, right?
You don't really want to see that,
Yes.
do you? But I mean,
Not the video of the
no,
person,
not
the body.
No, I'm
There's
talking about
another
how she
video.
was treated.
Yeah.
before that,
Right?
But that's how we treat our people.
But let's show the video.
Sure.
A video that I'm not
How you
sure
gonna
how
show
many
it?
people.
Your Facebook
yeah,
thing? you
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Oh.
You will see it.
You could
get
do
to see
that.
it. Yeah, we show it, and
Okay.
the
cool.
viewers will get to
Okay,
see it as well.
All right.
And I want to talk about something because you mentioned something to me
Yep.
last night,
Yep.
and I started thinking. I'm saying, wow, isn't that something? All right. But tell you what, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Just a 1 minute and a half, 2 minutes break. And when we come back, we're gonna get into that video and we're gonna have a short discussion on that. Because it touched me because of something the Cutler said to me last night. Right? So let's see that video. Let's take this quick break and come right back. This is OMG in the morning. Friday morning edition of what we call it? Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat
You
Friday.
don't even know.
I don't-
what your
I don't.
own show
I don't.
is.
I
That's
don't.
because you don't work on a Friday. Why are you
doesn't-
on here today? You never work on a Friday.
But, well, that's true.
This is how rich people behave, you know. They don't work on weekends. They don't take
on that
4 or
note,
5
on
day
that note,
weekends.
on that note, let's take a quick break and come right back.
S3, we got all your hardware. S3, find whatever you need. Great service and quality items.
Summertime.
District Stairs is having a grand summer sale. 20% off all vinyl flooring store-wide. Vinyl floors are suitable for every room in the home. They are beautiful, versatile, water-resistant, and durable. Vinyl flooring is also ideal for all commercial and office buildings. Vinyl flooring is the most affordable flooring and so easy to install that you can do it yourself. District Stairs is offering free shipping for the months of July and August. District Stairs. Find us on Instagram, Facebook at districtstairs.com or WhatsApp 289-2007-649.
Paved with determination and hard work, fueled by the love of what we do and the ones we do.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus, for supreme care and more.
561894 or visit our website today at www.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentions that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
20% off all vinyl flooring store-wide.
When you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love. Easy wins.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash. Data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up, under love. Easy wins with love.
Low terms and conditions apply.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Among friends and families, a message from the Child Development Division within the Ministry of National Mobilization in collaboration with UNICEF.
At Cashway.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus, for supreme care and more.
Metrosint General Insurance Company. Call us today at 784-456-1821 or email us at metrosint@fintoserve.com.
Shop on a Friday.
Me alone in the dark room. I'm not nobody to talk to. Just me, myself, and I on my shadow. Lights out. It's the darkest time for me. Lights out. My two hands out, but I just can't feel. Lights out. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Everything seems blank, just I think, oh, forget myself out at this dark up till doors. Me see good friends gone, y'all where did close. I just life let nature take its course. Yo, it hurt me the most, but then I stick to the dream, cause we been close. Think me would have dead or in a jail, but don't got me fine up.
Alright, Flo got you covered this summer, all summer long. Whether we just
almost done, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, so you got about, well, you gotta make some time and go and check them out. Eh? Get a free 50 megapixel camera Samsung Galaxy A13 when you sign up to a new postpaid plan today. See them in store to make the switch or to upgrade to a plan that's right for you. Plus, gain bonus points for your choice to win the Flow Summer Train promotion with a guaranteed $20,000 in cash and other prizes. Offer available while stocks last. Keeping you connected, Flow. Yeah. Someone mentioned this morning that they went to Woodsy's last night. And they had a great time.
In New York?
In New York. And they said that they told Woodsy that they came because of you. Yeah. Well, because of us. Yeah.
You
yeah. Brooklyn, New York City.
Did you get a commission from Woodsy?
If I got a commission, I would just pay bill every month.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Thanks, Woodsy. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the support. Big appreciate the support.
Yeah. Keep it, Woodsy. Keep it.
Going, Woodsy. We can send more people.
We can send more people your way. Yeah.
Come in October. Come into business in October.
Woodsey's Bar and Restaurant is now open 1133 Clarkson Avenue, Brooklyn, New York City, 11212. Yeah, you know what you get into the food. They've got top shelf, middle shelf, and low shelf. I never got that top shelf.
Explain that to me what that means. You don't know.
The expensive.
Is that Woodsy is the same as Woodsy or different Woodsy than in Calico?
That's a different Woodsy.
That's a different
Woodsy.
Oh,
yeah. So the expensive drink on the top shelf. and
Really?
this, yeah.
And where do you go? I'm down at the bottom then.
No. You extra top.
Really? There were extra space
top.
just for
yeah. You have the Steven shelf. Once you got you covered, buddy. You got you covered.
Right. I'm ready.
Yeah. So check out Woodsy Bar and Restaurant. They're now open 1133 Claxton Avenue, Brooklyn, New York.
Would you need to send us a menu too, so we
You
can
need,
look at
well,
it?
yeah,
So I could
something,
order
yeah.
in advance.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
need to know.
Pulled chicken sliders, mozzarella stick, all
Really?
American burgers, rice,
I'm a
chicken
hamburger
rice.
kind of guy, you know. I'm a burger
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yes, there
Although
was
I don't eat much
International
meat
Burger Day.
anymore, but you know. By the
Yeah.
way, that's something all of us should cut out. Reduce
Yeah.
the amount of meat we eat.
Not while we're talking about Woodsey's great chicken and
No.
burgers and all those things.
That's when you're going
Caribbean
out to
steak.
eat. That's what I'm talking about when you're sitting
At
down
home.
at home.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Because I enjoy my hamburger. I enjoy a nice hamburger, but it's hard to find a good hamburger in some
But they say yes, there was a
Yellow
national
does a
hamburgers
good hamburger.
over there.
Yes.
Man, Yellow does an
Does a
amazing
terrific
roti.
Yes.
You need to
I
check.
haven't tried his roti.
What?
No, good.
Try
I send people
yellow
down to buy
roti,
for me.
boy.
So
Yo, try it. It's
The
not
roti is good.
a folded roti.
Yeah.
You get it in the container and you get.
Actually, the trouble with the folded one is you have all too much of that dough on it all the
Yeah.
time, man. So
No.
I problem with
Yellow.
dough, man.
Yellow has an amazing. I don't know some Indian woman from Trinidad. Yellow, I feel.
Related to Shady?
I don't know.
Oh, I just want to.
Yellow, some guy in his woman out Trinidad, the woman give you that menu, there, boy, but I curry, there, boy. I don't know. That Yellow,
Good
he
stuff.
tried to explain to me, and I did to him, why
You
you
know he
lying?
lied. You know he was
Why
lying.
you
So
lying
he's trying to
me,
justify it.
It's
yeah.
not your menu,
Yeah,
Yellow.
don't
That
lie.
tastes too good.
Yellow, don't lie, no, man.
Yellow, don't lie. Just take the credit.
Yeah, we can cover for you. It's all right.
It's all right. But he has an amazing roti.
Yeah.
And you can get a chicken roti, a goat roti.
But I want my chicken roti boneless. I don't like having to dig out bones out of my roti.
Yeah, you can
I
get
could
it.
get
You
that?
get it. You can get it.
Okay.
You can get it. Tell them Bing send you.
Yeah.
Yo, one morning I talk about yellow roti. Yellow, turn up over the roti. I said, yellow. So I take my money and say, no, you're good. And it was amazing. And who introduced me to Yellow's roti? My son James.
Really?
Yeah. So these children know really good
They
things
know
are.
where the good food is.
Yeah, they know where the good stuff
Last night
is.
at 9 o'clock, my son shows up in my room with some food from here. Check out. He's
He
leaving.
goes
He's heading out back to Canada today.
Oh, he's even
Yeah,
today?
probably felt guilty of all the money he spent in the last 2 weeks. So he's trying to cover up. You know, that little bugger.
So I agree with you, Alex. Go back up and spend the Canadian. Don't spend DC.
But it means James is losing one of his buddies. So.
Oh, gosh, boy. You're going to die.
That's that. Yeah, that's right.
So let's talk about this lady
Uh-huh.
whose body was found
Got killed, murdered.
yesterday. Isn't that a horrible way to kill somebody? Well, whether she died from that, we don't know.
We don't know
Postmortem
what
was
she
not
died
done.
from.
But
But
the act that was committed on her.
But you know, we have serious issues around mental health in our country,
Mhm.
and we don't take it. I mean, we're getting better at it than we used to, and all of us are guilty of this. You know, when we were younger, people just crazy.
Crazy.
This and that.
Send them
we
red-
don't
red roof.
understand that. You know, we need to try and help people, and there's a lot of people like this. And I go back to what I keep saying: we glorifying weed and drugs all the time. And God knows what people putting in the weed when they're selling you the weed.
Spike it.
Right? What you're doing to people's brains and stuff. And we have a lot of real evil, wicked people
Horrible. And you
who's
see,
doing that to destroy
they
people's
spike
lives.
it
huh?
to get them to keep coming
back to addict them. Correct. Keep getting
But
more
they're
and
spiking
more.
it with the wrong thing. And
But what you're telling people, every drug affects people in different
Different
ways. So we got to be very careful here about when we, I understand cannibal time and everybody glorifying rum, right? Although I wish they'd glorify woman instead. But women are much nicer than rum in my opinion. But what the hell do I know? But it's a drug problem. It's a mental health problem, and we don't take it seriously. We really don't. It's only when it comes home to hit you.
But Stephen, whether someone has a mental health problem,
Yes. Yeah, you
they
don't treat them like
deserve
that, to be treated
die
like that.
because or taken
But not just die.
advantage.
Let's start
or
before
taken advantage
Let's
of.
start before she died.
Right.
Let's start
But
with
yes,
the video you
yes,
referred
yes.
to.
Taken
How do you
advantage
treat
of.
people like that.
And we're gonna show you this video on Facebook Live. Those of you on Facebook are gonna see it.
Yeah.
I saw it and I sent it to the Cutlass and I want to say something about this video. Sherry, let's just play the video, please. And I want you to hear the sound, not just look at the video, but
Our
listen.
listeners hear the sound.
Listen to the sound of the video as well.
And we really should describe what's happening for the people too.
For the people who
are listening.
Well, they would hear. They would hear.
Okay, go
They
ahead.
would hear the sound of the video.
Go ahead.
But we'll try to describe it after.
Yeah,
All right,
go ahead.
Shelly, when you're ready there for me? Go ahead.
Call police or something because she will go back in late. And they done hit she already. Come back outside. Come back outside. outside. I'm gonna get you in your face again, you know. Call police. Call police because we get shit.
So, okay.
So what you're seeing
let's
there, right?
describe
What you're seeing, I think, is it seems like a security guard,
Mhm.
a big strapping security guard who grabs this small, tiny
The
looking
same
woman
lady whose body was
whose
found.
body was found, and
yeah.
basically she went into a supermarket.
Don't call the name of the supermarket.
No. She went into a supermarket, and the security person seems to have just grabbed her and drag her outside.
Dragged her outside.
And fling her outside the door like she's a piece of garbage, and just tossed her away. And apparently, from what the woman is saying before that, he had hit her before that.
Hit her in her face.
Hit her in her face before that, you know. So, wow, welcome to the Caribbean civilization, buddy.
But Steve, and that's what triggered.
I keep saying
When
this.
you
You know,
every
we keep
time I hear
talking
you
this.
say that, you
We
know?
are worse than other civilizations. We ain't better, and I have that argument with anybody anytime. I understand they'll say, "Oh, this happens in other countries too." That's always the favorite.
Doesn't mean
Oh,
that
this happens in.
happened to us.
But too much of this is happening in a small little country like this, and none of us seem to know right from wrong. It's crazy what they did to that woman. Crazy.
But the song that the woman was making,
Yeah.
as she was being dragged
Dragged,
out.
yeah.
Shelly, play it one more time for me, please. Listen to her, to the song that she's making. As she...
Call police or something because she will go back in late. And they don't hit she already. Come back outside. Come back outside. I'm gonna get you in your face again, you know. Call police. Call police because we get shit.
She's being dragged out. You could see she's trying to grab on the ground like a dog, like an animal. You know, and I'm gonna say something here, all right? And I don't care who wanna get upset with me.
And I hope that security guard gets fired and never gets another job. That's my honest view.
Let's look
Sorry.
at the bigger picture here, though, Stephen.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a bigger picture here. We boast about we're going to spend almost $1 billion in infrastructure, in projects, hotels. We're going to spend all this money, hundreds of millions of dollars, building a modern port. But we can't invest in our people, like those people
Because
like
the
that.
thing I continue
Stephen.
to say, right? I remember when people are in opposition, they always talk about what great changes they're going to do. And when they come and you know what they do? They do exactly what they accuse the previous people of doing, which is building buildings and physical structures, because that's easy to do. Trying to adjust to people, trying to help people, trying to figure out how to improve people, that's tough. And that doesn't help you for the next 3 or 4 year election cycle. That's the problem. And we're stuck in this cycle where you just want power and you just want to get re-elected. And they're all guilty of it, Bing. The focus on how, in God's name, do you help so many people who have mental health issues. Jomo talked about that boy the other day. He's not the only one. There's tons of them all over the country, right? And as a society, we are very poor at helping them because they're not a priority. They probably don't vote. They have no influence with anybody. And that's how we treat them, buddy.
But how can we find hundreds of millions of dollars, but the most vulnerable people, the children, the women, the mental health people, we can't.
Can I ask you a question, Bing?
Get a project to help these
when
people?
Well, let's start at the very beginning, right? You have people having children who shouldn't be having children. When was the last time you heard a politician, any of them, or the Christian Council, for example? Because it's funny, right? The Christian Council could get thousands of people out on the streets to talk about stupidity about homosexuality, right? Right? Total stupidness, minor trivialities that don't matter, marching up and down. You can't march up and down to help people who really need help. You see why I don't have any value for Christianity, buddy? Where's your real priorities here? If you really believe in your Jesus, just claim you believe in. Why are you not protesting about those kind of things? Why are you not begging for help for the vulnerable? Instead, you want to pick on a marginalized group of people to abuse them, homosexuals, and abuse them instead because it's easy to do and it's popular because you're homophobic yourself and God knows what you're doing in your own churches with who you're doing it with, right? But this is the kind of behavior we get from our so-called Christian council. Why one of them don't come in and have a debate with me about what they really do and what they don't? Do you ever hear anything from them? When was the last time you heard an ad on any radio station talking about the need for Planned Parenthood? The need that we need to ask this question every year. Come and I ask the same question. How many children who are 15 years and under in the hospital are having children? You can't get an answer. What are we doing about that? How are we going to tell people that, you know what, guys, it is not okay to be having children? I've said it before and people get upset with me. You need a license to drive a car, but anybody could go and screw somebody and have a child. Anybody. What's more important? Think about how ludicrous it is if you think, I'm not saying anything, but I'm pointing out how ludicrous it is that we have a system where we're glorifying poor people. A poor woman having 4, 5, and 6 children for 4, 5, and 6 different men. And we don't want to talk about those things. And the destruction it's causing to our society. That woman is somebody's child. That woman was somebody's pickney.
And she may also be somebody's mother as well.
She may be somebody's mother. She may be several people's mother, because people like that get taken advantage of. They get raped, pillaged, you know. It's really, I tell you, sometimes you get so disgusted by these things.
And Stephen, what I find strange is that this video is now surfaced after the fact. You know?
Yeah.
So what else have this woman been
abused to?
experiencing?
Now, what else has she been abused to? Yeah.
You know? And you know, you see people going and coming out to the supermarket and hearing one lady, they begging her, please.
What are we doing
please,
about drug treatment facilities to
But
people?
Stephen,
What are we doing going into the schools to educate
we are
young people to
finding
stay away from drugs?
hundreds of millions of dollars. And I'm not saying those things are not needed to build modern port, to build hotels and to do all kind of things. But we can't find some money.
It'd be nice to find 10 million to build a couple of nice hostels
project
and
in
hire
place
some good
for these
social
vulnerable
workers.
people. Women are the target
Women in
of the most abused, and children, women and children.
Women and children, yes.
And we can't put
Priorities,
something
buddy.
together.
Priorities. You know that we've talked about that a million times. There's no easy votes in that. Bing, you ain't getting no votes for that. You're not getting any votes because you spend $10 million on build a nice facility and you hire 50 social workers to help people to protect women. There's no real votes in that. There's votes in building a big project and hiring 200 or 300 workers to build on that project. That's reality, buddy. That's the reality, right? And how are you going to fix that thing? With this short-term people just interested in winning another election. You know, until you fix your culture, until you fix your society, until your society begins to understand right from wrong, instead of picking on homosexuals and the stupidness we do, right? When do we go down that right road to say, what about all these? We walk around town all the time, Bing. We live here. You see these people. You see young men. You see 15 and 16-year-old young men out smoking weed, and we just pass them and we say nothing to them like it's okay, right? Nobody should be allowed to smoke weed before they're 24, 25. Same with strong rum. These things damage people's brains. We know this. The scientists tell us this, right? We know what it does, Bing. We've seen it with our own eyes. You know, a friend of mine, a good friend of mine who grew up, you know, who I knew very well, good singer. I don't want to call his name here because I ran into his daughter yesterday. You know, I knew him as a youngster, Bing. Nice singer. You know who I'm talking about. He plays the guitar, whatever. Just found out he died the other day. And, you know, I looked at him for the last 20 years of his life, and he's always begging for money and whatever. And I said, Jesus.
Talented guy,
really talented. Alcoholic. Total alcoholic. No help for him. None of his friends could pull him aside. You know, when he asked, I said, okay, I'll buy you some food. But I'm not giving you cash. I'm not giving you cash because I know what you're going to do with the cash. Right? And we need to understand an addiction is a sickness. It is just being like if you break your hand and you have to go to the hospital to get it fixed.
Stephen.
A mental problem is the same thing. Something is broken in your brain. You need to go and get it fixed.
Institutional support for these people.
There's none. There is none. Or it's very little. Or it's minuscule. Isn't that true?
What that is a debt that could have been avoided had this woman look at the abuse this woman have been taken. She dragged like a dog.
Imagine that was probably a one-off thing. I'm sure
that
she
is one.
She was far worse abused than that.
Well, if
her life.
they're gonna ram a PVC pipe up in
her.
her,
Yep.
like what?
A lot of sick people in this world, huh? A lot of sick
And that
people.
security guard should not be. I mean,
he should be fired. In my view, he should be fired. He should actually be put in jail for assault because what he did there is a physical assault on another human being. He should be in jail. He should be taken before the judge and he should be put in jail so people could get the message that you do not treat people like this. That's not what you do. You know? Anyway, it's not gonna make any difference.
We got a lot of comments coming in. We're gonna try and give you some of the comments, but we're gonna go to the top. It's 8 o'clock in SVG and the Eastern Caribbean. Shady, go to the top and let's come right back.
Boom Chat Friday. It's a different kind of juggle on Boom.
On a don't grind me. First thing on a bowl like me full of heavy, full of crocodile teeth. Everything get when I reach.
The war get ugly, so me them a deal like Bulby. Alliance not up, them a junkie pointy. Inna the country.
We bringing the fire from sun up to sundown on a whole different level.
None of them not there for me level. Not even I know how I do it. I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me.
Large up your crew, your street, your spot.
Yeah, we living like the Napo.
Boom Shot Friday.
Real Malando, Jerry Hunt, Gallant, Martin, Flow. Boom Shot Friday.
Boom 1069.
Turn the beat down a little bit. All right, right there. What's this scene, yeah? Girl, you mean, yeah? The way you move, yeah. The way you whine and you grind and you bubble and go up the wine, yeah. Girl, you fine, yeah. You move in time, yeah. The way you whine and you grind and you bubble and go down, yeah. Down little bit, whine 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 and go down, yeah. I like the way you move, yeah. Round and round is the way you move your hips, yeah. You whine with attitude, yeah. Up and down, baby, whine and move your hips, yeah. Down little bit, whine and go down, yeah. Down little bit, whine and go down, yeah. Down little bit, whine and go down, yeah. Down little bit, whine and go down,
No one other than you at all. There is no one could ever call you a fraud because you're other than them. You are the best overall. You're other than them.
Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Call me to ya now. Call the Uber. Call the Uber now. I am coming to ya. Call me to ya now. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Take the Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere.
Your man say you don't like me. I don't like that you just call me to something. You make your man follow me on IG. Motherfucker, unfollow them. No, but I still think about the nightly. I think about what it might be like if we link up. I know you have someone. I know, but I still wanna keep the thing and keep it a secret. I know you have somebody, but I still wanna link up and keep it in touch. Let me take this. Come, let me take this. Let me take a piece of the thing that let me make you feel sweet. Let me take this. Say, okay, I want you to think about it. Think about it, girl. I want you to think about it.
I'm thinking.
Think about it, girl. When you're whining and bend over, and you push back up the thing, oh girl. I want you to think about it. Think about it. Think about it, girl.
Boom Chat Friday. Boom Chat Friday.
So, Stephen, off air, we were talking about stigmatization of people who struggling with mental health issues. And the stigmatization goes further to that facility in which they taken to. And so as a result, anyone who goes to that thing, there's a stigma, so-called stigma.
Yeah, correct.
And that's why we need proper facilities and proper treatment.
Yes.
Stephen. And it goes to the core of a lot of people's problems. There are a lot of people who you see look normal, appear normal, walking everyday life, but they're suffering and struggling with mental health issues.
I remember a few years ago. You remember this when we went out. Grant took us out and we went by that home, and we went up the place up in the back of Calicut, which apparently something has been done about. Apparently, I'm not sure what, but something is being built and whatever. So, you know, anybody who goes to visit that place, it is so depressing and terrifying. You know, but buddy, what are you gonna do? You know, you move on, and sometimes I know people get upset when I do this. I'm glad my children are Canadians, but they have an option.
And my thing though, Stephen,
it's the way we treat our people, big.
Is that we find so much money, and I'm not saying these things are not needed, but at least take a percentage of these money. The way you can go and find money to build Argyle International Airport, which we need, the modern port, which we need. Oh gosh, man. Are these people important?
No, they're not. They don't vote, big. Unless somebody drags them to the phone and tell them we can mark the X.
Not like that security guard who dragged that woman out.
Well, as I like to see, he votes, right? And remember, I said the other day, you know, if you want to see somebody become a total blithering idiot, put them in a uniform.
Oh, you were saying that. You were saying that,
right? I told you that.
This week you were
put
saying
them
that.
in a uniform and watch how they behave. I'm willing to bet that outside of that environment, he probably doesn't behave like that. At least I hope not. He probably has a wife. He may have a daughter, and that is how he's treating a woman. You wonder about these people, huh? The owner of that supermarket, who I'm sure is seeing that, I'm hoping he will deal with that situation too and say, hey, you can't treat people like this. You know, it can't be just all about how much money you could make. You know, so but it's all about balance, buddy, balance. And we don't have any balance here. It's all one-sided.
Let's hear this voice note. Remember, you can call us as well too, if you want to get in the discussion. 451-1069. But let's hear this voice note.
Well, guys, I respect you guys' opinion, but there's people be offering these people help, but they gotta want the help. If you don't want to get help, nobody can help you. You gotta want the help. You gotta accept what you're doing is wrong and do better. But if you're not accepting what you're doing wrong, you're gonna keep doing what you have to do. Cause you know, you got your own mind. You gotta want the help.
Hold on, babe. Let's step back a second. Is he talking about the security guard or the lady?
The lady.
First of all, you have a mental problem. She can't want the help.
She don't know what is wrong.
She doesn't know what is wrong with her. She can't want the help. That's a simplistic way of looking at it. I have known people who suffer from these issues. Sometimes you have to institutionalize them for their own good, right? And treat them so you can get them back. And then hopefully you can help them. But at that stage, they don't know that they need help. They think everything is perfectly normal. So, you know, I understand where you're coming from on this one. I think you're wrong. I think you're completely wrong on this one. There are people out there who do not know they need help. And sometimes you have to force help on them. Sorry.
Let's hear another one.
Hey, morning, Mr. Batman Bing. Boss back that tune there. For real.
That's for Shady. That's for Shady.
Shady's
playing good music today.
Someone said these folks are not security guards. They are just glorified watchmen.
Good point.
That's why they behave this way. Well,
that's a good point, because I was telling you earlier, we were talking about the people outside Massey and the security and the people who work for guardsmen and so on. I've never seen them behave like that. And the Massey and the Graves and the Bonadines and the Bearers. I don't see that kind of behavior. Maybe it happens and I just don't see it, but you know, it is what it is.
And you know, there's some defenders.
No, explainers who will try to justify, as always. By the way, you remember a few months ago, something happened and they had all these protests supposedly with all these... Go ahead, let's take the phone.
Caller, good morning, you're live.
Morning. How y'all doing?
We're doing well. How about you?
You doing well? Well, there's a hole in water and I came with a jump down in the
Well, plenty of rain coming to the well will be filled.
Yes, good morning. Morning, Stephen. How you doing?
I'm well. Yeah, I can hear.
Stephen, he made a point the other morning about a youngster on the road, and I've been making that point for months now. Since his mother passed away, he has been on the road, and he is definitely obviously on drugs. And I think somebody needs to do something to help him to save him, Stephen. I knew him as during the time of his mom and thing. He cut me a little something. He used to smoke a little weed and thing, but now like he's gone to the extreme where he's on crack or coke or something like that. And I think I saw him eating from a bag the other day, and the food, what he was eating in that bag, Stephen, I had to ask him to throw it away. I had to ask him to throw it away, and I was caught between. I couldn't stop to give him to go and buy the food for him.
Right.
So I was caught between giving him a $5, and I know that $5 probably didn't buy any food.
Yep.
And so it's really hurtful to see where he has come, and the others like him.
Yes.
How is it that when a foreign dignitary or royal person come, the whole tongue is cleaned up and they don't see them anywhere around?
That's a good point.
Why is it that we can't do something for them on an ongoing basis where we can help them?
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, that is really sad to see him go down that road, and I really hope that some help would be given to him to help rehabilitate him.
I think many of us can't really appreciate mental health until we see it in our face
Yeah,
ourselves and deal with it.
until it
It's our
strikes home,
families
until it
too.
strikes home. But that's just mental health alone. A lot of other things we
Yeah.
don't appreciate until it strikes home.
Good point.
You know?
Agreed 100%.
Yeah, all right, guys.
Thank you,
Take
Colin.
care, buddy. All right.
And the caller just made an interesting point, though, Stephen, which I have seen to myself, that whenever we have certain dignitaries, presidents, members of the royal family visit, the police will go and round up these people,
Get them off the street.
get them off the street.
Yep. Let's hide the reality of our world.
But this
Hide
doesn't
it.
make
Let's
sense.
Pretend.
It doesn't make sense. Then is when the people need to come to see that we need help.
Yep. Agreed 100%.
And then when they leave, you let them go.
Yeah.
Are we embarrassed of our own people? Are we ashamed of ourselves? These people are a reflection of us.
Correct. Our society and the value system.
Stephen, we have
our
no
society.
soul. We've lost it.
But I
we have
told
no
you that
soul.
a long time ago, baby.
We have no soul.
When people talk, I keep ramming this home. When they keep talking about Caribbean civilization, this is part of our Caribbean civilization, buddy.
Caller, good morning. You're live.
Bing Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
The past president of the Philippines, he came and he met Filipino people who was using a whole portion of drugs, cocaine and stuff. And he took his army and police and he said, find those who give them to the nation. And he take them out. Take out a lot. Needless to talk about these ones who they on the street. Somebody feeding them with that. You need to get them who giving our youth mashing up their mind. You need to get them being. But sometimes it is hard to get them because them who feeding the nation with that, getting it from some big people. Except you get rid of that thing, it will always be around so that even though our children go and rehab for a while, they will go right back to them, or them will come right back to our children. You don't destroy the mangoes and them, you have to get rid of the tree. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Yeah. 4511069. That's the number to call if you want to get in on the discussion this morning. Where do we start, Stephen? Did it hit home?
Yeah, I guess when it hits each one of us individually, we start to see something and do. But it's just, I just don't see hope. That's the problem. I don't see anybody selling us hope in any kind. And I'm not just talking political leadership. You know, our churches environment here. That's a big deal here. Community leaders. You know, there's some good people out there who are trying. I meet a few of these good people, but the big decision makers, the big people who have the influence, have the ability, right? And I'm not blaming just the current governing party. You know, I'm blaming it all on the past and what's going to the future. And you know, we talked yesterday, as you know, about inflation, all of these things. We didn't basically touch health as a major thing. And to me, governments really have. I know most people think of black squad and police and whatever. And my argument is we need proper police, and I understand that. But the main duty of a government, in my view, is education and health. Those are the two major things that you have to provide for us. Obviously, security and a reasonable justice system would be nice to have. That would be nice if that ever happened. But, you know, a guy gets charged with murder and his case takes 7 years to come before the court. That's not right. That's not right. You know, I mean, regardless of if he's guilty or not, you don't know he's guilty. We have a process. Follow it, please. Yeah, it can't be right, Bing. You know, imagine what happened if the person happened to have been innocent. Just assume so, right?
Or
He
defended
spent
himself.
7 years in a jail with no. I mean, you heard Jomo calling and complain about
Yes.
what's going on, and he's right.
Magistrate's gone on vacation, so everything
Right,
is
and
held up.
everything stops. You know, it's a symptom of the way we run our places in St. Vincent. You know, generally speaking, you won't see that happening in the private sector, buddy. You know? And we have lots of civil servants in this country. Many civil servants. We now have lots of police in the country, Bing. You know. Anyway,
Stephen-
it's Friday, buddy. I need to get. You need to keep pressing me. Can we move on now, please?
Yeah,
I've had
it's
enough
your fault,
depression.
you know, it's your fault.
It's
your
all
fault.
depression you bring.
But Stephen, you know, when we see these kind of things, for those people who wants to play high and mighty and,
Mhm.
as you say, explain or defend or make excuses, it's only a reflection of us, eh?
Correct. It's us.
It's
Us,
just
we
a
the people.
reflection of us.
Yep.
What you saw happen in that video, it's a reflection of us as a community. It's a reflection of what we accept, what we choose to accept. And that's why we say we have no soul.
It's not what we choose to accept, Bing. It's what we decide to vote for. This is
Caller,
the
good
reality.
morning. Good morning, caller, your life.
Gentlemen, morning.
Morning. Carl, morning.
Bing, some years ago, I drive in the boom circle to tell you morning and say morning to the family. And you said to me, boy, we did not find that body upstairs there, you know. By highway trading. So you have to run out the circle fast. In other words, things happening, you sometimes right in front of your eyes sometimes, and you was there doing a little program and something was going on and you didn't even know.
I didn't know.
You understand? Yeah, and I was up in the construction company passing and say hello, no.
Was that the murder of the lady we're talking about?
Yeah,
and it took
yeah.
7 years, I think, to get
And
that
that's
guy.
talk about it 7 years.
7 years.
To the police. You see, what's happening?
How can that be right?
Yeah. But you have a good one, though.
You too.
Take care,
Thank you, caller. Thank you.
Being interesting to change topics
Yeah,
slightly, if you don't
But
mind.
let's take a quick break and
Yeah.
let's cut it there. Take a quick break. Come back and we're gonna discuss something else that I'm seeing. Yes. Let's look at that. Let's take this. Let's take this other one. Caller, good morning. Your life.
Yeah, you actually called today. You actually called today.
It's Stephen. Who just tell me don't take the call. Your partner.
Steve, what was that?
You know better than that, so I don't have to defend. You know, there's an old
No,
saying.
no,
right?
no, I
There's an
know
old
that,
saying
I
that
know
when somebody accuses you of something, you have two choices, right? You can defend yourself, or you can leave it alone. And they say, why bother defending yourself? Because people who know you don't need to defend yourself.
Listen.
Right.
You know I don't.
I'm good.
You know I wouldn't take that what being said.
You know that stupid boy over there. He's stupid, man.
Oh, they come in my wedding and say, Louis.
No matter, but he spoke the truth.
Yeah. But Bing,
yes, sir.
Steve, I got a suggestion here, right?
Yes, sir.
You're talking about mental health and the
Yes.
and the funding and so on, right?
Yes.
I mean, this is not trying to put you on the spot of being facetious or anything. I mean, I think you guys are on a good topic when it comes to the mental health issue, right? And more people need to be made aware of the mental health issue, and it hits every walk of life.
Yeah, it does.
And just poor people. And it's unfortunate that happened with that young lady. But I'll tell you something. Now we have the Mustique Charitable Organization. I don't know how it's set up. I don't know anything about it. I only hear of it.
So you could go online, buddy, and you go online. They have a nice website to tell you all the things they do and what they're doing and what their focus is and so on.
But is there anything in the way that Mustique Charitable Organization operates to fund issues like mental health?
Yeah. Well, first of all, right, I work for Mustique Company. The Mustique Charitable Trust is a separate organization.
Oh, it's a separate
Yeah,
thing.
it's a separate organization funded by the homeowners and visitors to Mustique. But they set their own priorities, and most of their priorities, I think, right, subject to me being corrected, tend to focus on health of children in particular, right?
Okay.
And health of children, education of children. Those are the kind of things. Because the reality too is most charities tend to focus on certain areas because there's so much need, Bones. There's so much need, right? You could literally be jumping from, and it's all legitimate, huh? They could be jumping from one to the other. So, you're right about those things, though.
Yeah, but a CFO, right?
Yeah.
You the man who controls the money.
Not controlling other people's money.
I control rich people money.
Well, this is this is what I'm get at.
Bones is one of them rich people too,
Yeah.
Give me some of your money to control now.
They can know. Yeah, money left, right, and center. They can know better than
Bones up there, they're running a very successful business. I'm not saying they're making tons of money, especially summertime now. Go ahead.
That way you don't see me this summer. Let me tell you, right? So
you don't pay party Jews though.
I told you this man is an idiot, Bones. You don't listen to me.
Right.
This is not your friend. Yes.
See, you're the CFO and you're controlling other people's money.
Right.
In a certain aspect.
Yes.
Maybe you should be able to influence them if they could get another tax rate somehow to put a little bit more money to fund that kind of issue.
Yes. It's a very good point, buddy. Very good point.
Bones.
Yeah.
We need to stop being hypocritical. It is not people who live and have property must take responsibility to take care of our problems. We pay taxes. We have a government to make decisions how they spend taxpayers' money. Stop putting it elsewhere. Stop putting the blame and the responsibility elsewhere. And put it where it should be. Businesses have social responsibility. What? Everything that happens, Mastic should do this, or Taiwan should do this.
No. I trust up nowadays, buddy. And it's up to Stephen whether you want to take it or not.
No, I understand
but the point is, right now, Bing, you're not getting it. You're not. Hold on. You're not getting it. Everybody asks for this and that, especially when the school year gonna start.
Absolutely.
You hear this one begging for they're begging for supplies. I beg you. By the way, beg.
Go back in, boy. Go back in.
That's true. Beg. You ever donate anything? Beg. You ever donate anything to the school programs, even for NDP?
Yeah. Yesterday, sir. I committed to run some ads for East Kingston and their fundraising efforts.
Because it's beg you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's beg you.
So how I wouldn't if nobody don't come to me, how else would I know?
Yeah.
I mean, the people on the radio all the time asking for donations. Just go and volunteer something.
But I just told you that I did that yesterday.
No, you did that after Fitch pull you out and in public. Fitch been on the radio.
But Bones, we have to be careful again. Huh? We really do about what you want from the private sector. My position has always been that the private sector's job is to make money. Government's role is to regulate and tax them and figure out how you spend that money. That's my view. So you got to be careful. Huh?
No. Hear up. I already put something now. I ain't saying this is
right.
I don't care how the help is implemented, how things come about to help.
Like you get a call, buddy. Things good again.
No. Last man.
Big back on side, Big.
No.
Back on the Things good again, buddy. Things good again.
Things good again?
Bones, don't take him on.
I know. Me get call. Last person to get any call.
Bones, don't take him on. Ignore.
I know. Being is a typical what we call disturber. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know Bing. No, Bing. I don't know you. I've been around a lot longer than you, and I've been around a lot more issues than you. You can't outflank me. Not this guy.
Bones,
anyway, guys,
my son is on his way back to Canada, so hope you arrange some decent weather for him, eh?
Who?
Alex coming back today, so make sure the weather's good and thing for him up there.
No, the weather warm, man, but we get some rain in between, but serious rain in the last few days.
We got some this morning too. They told me it was coming yesterday, but we got a lot this morning too. So.
Yeah, but here, Stephen. Now, if you want to talk about some people,
the rain is good for your business, Bing.
Yeah,
rain is good for your business.
Not really.
Really? Yeah, too much
but let me tell you,
grass will go quicker.
There's more problems for you. There's more problems.
No, but that's what you don't want. You don't want the grass to go because you want.
You see?
Well, I thought you wanted work. You know,
you have enough. You have enough.
No,
you have
but the
enough
point
money.
is,
You have enough. You have enough.
no, the point is, still
What's
getting
that
money.
house
Still
to sell,
getting
man?
money.
Come now, man. Come down, move back to some man. I have a nice house to sell.
Soon.
Come, man. Come.
Soon.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
But
Thank you,
take care of
guys.
yourself. Have a great weekend. All right.
Yeah, you too.
The thing good on your red side again?
Nah, we load it.
All right. Good. Hey, that's my buddy, Dave Bones. Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah. Well, let's take a break and come right back. We'll come back. We're going to discuss the other thing that we
Yeah, sure.
Let's do this right here. OMG Friday morning. Boom Chat Friday.
At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. At Pharmacy Plus, you can get your personal care, hair care, prescription, dental, and over-the-counter, and medical supplies at affordable prices. Located on Egmont Street, opposite Home Collection. We're open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pharmacy Plus for supreme care and more.
Summertime.
District Stairs is having a grand summer sale. 20% off all vinyl flooring store-wide. Vinyl floors are suitable for every room in the home. They are beautiful, versatile, water-resistant, and durable. Vinyl flooring is also ideal for all commercial and office buildings. Vinyl flooring is the most affordable flooring and so easy to install that you can do it yourself. District Stairs is offering free shipping for the months of July and August. District Stairs. Find us on Instagram, Facebook at districtstairs.com or WhatsApp 289-2007-649.
Isn't it good to know that no matter where you are, you're covered? Covered by a company owned by Vincentians that understands your unique insurance needs. At Metrosint General Insurance Company, we've invested 50 years of service to guarantee that you have the peace of mind that you deserve. When it comes to motor vehicle, property, employer's liability, business insurance, and much more, we've got you covered. Our professional and friendly staff understands your needs and ensures you understand your options. Metrosint General Insurance Company.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up on the line. Easy wins with Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up on the line. Easy wins with
Low terms and conditions apply.
Friendly, knowledgeable staff, always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
3 days only. Thursday, 20. You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up on the line. Easy wins with Easy wins.
Get the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $10 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, side it up on the line. Easy wins with
Low terms and conditions apply.
So, my 2 hands out, but I just can't feel. Lights out, na 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 na. Everything seems blank, just I think, oh, forget myself out of this dark up till doors. Me see good friends gone, girl, we did close. I just life let nature take its course. Yo, it hurt me the most, but me stick to the dream, cause we been close. Think me woulda dead or in a jail, boy. Don't got me fine. Say I'm me alone in the dark room. I'm not nobody to talk to. Just me, myself, and I and my shadow. Lights up. It's the darkest time for me. Lights up. My two hands out, but I just can't feel. Lights up. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Home Chat Friday.
Hey, Mimosa Double Shot Summer Saturdays is on. Yeah. Specials begin from 7 p.m. to midnight every Saturday, including tomorrow night. Double Shot Special includes 2 Ciroc, $25, 2 vodkas, $15, 2 Jack Daniels, $15, 2 Johnny Walker Black, $25, 2 Malibus, $15, 2 Campari, $15, and let me say Campari. Say good morning to the Honorable
Julian
Francis.
Yeah. When you hit Campari, you have to think of
he
Julian.
popularized Campari.
You think Julian is? Does he get a commission on that? Julian, you get a commission?
I
Tell us
feel
something. You get a commission on Campari. Bex give him a little something because he's made it so popular. All right, Julian, have a great weekend, buddy.
To Hennessy, $25.
I think Julian need to get out of his bed. That's what I think. I think he needs to stop this nonsense. Don't get out because he must be going crazy. You know, Julian. Julian must be going crazy. Julian, if you're in bed, get out of bed, no man. Come now.
If Julian is like me, Steve.
Yes.
I have plenty of women, which we know he does.
He does not have plenty of women.
Professor in woman management.
No, Julian does not have.
This is an
opportunity.
opportunity.
He has friends. He has friends. Here you go. Right, the man is not here to defend himself, and there you go again.
I am saying
this
is an opportunity to have all of them come together to give him some special attention. I would have done that. I mean, I would have taken advantage of that.
Are you going to send some of your girls over to?
No. If I was in Julian's situation,
yes, you would want the girls.
Of course.
Do you think Julian would send some of his quote-unquote girls over to help you?
No.
You don't think so? You think he's selfish?
Because if you do that, they won't go back.
Once you go back, you don't go back. That's what you're saying.
Once you come to back, you're going to go back
to red.
And you know, whenever I get sick, I take advantage of that. I have everybody come and
but it's a weekend time. I think, hopefully he's making good progress.
Yeah. He'll be all right, I think.
And Bigger Biggs, have a good weekend.
You too, Bigger. And the Honorable Jerry Scott as well, too.
Jerry. What's wrong with Jerry, though?
He had a similar situation as Julian.
Why do you know something? We get old, That's why we need to treat each other better, because all of us go in the same place, guys. So, sorry, go ahead. Continue.
You had to just push that in.
Push the button in. Make you remember that. We're all going home, buddy. Only question of how we get in there.
And remember, this always sponsored by Coates. Get ready for school with the best in electronics and a whole lot more. Plus, there's always room for a sale with prices as low as $619 on stoves. Somebody tell me, Grant tell me you have a special project you're working on, so this will help you. Right?
Grant has a special project?
You.
I have a special project?
Another special project.
Ask Grant what he's talking about.
Don't tell Grant your business.
I know that. I try not to because I know he swings back straight to you.
As soon as he
and then once it gets to you, that's it. I'm done.
That's my job. I'm a pronunciator. Fridges as well, $619 on washing machine plus free gifts with your purchase with mixers, blenders, irons, and microwave.
All the quotes.
I should go and buy my iron.
All the quotes.
Yeah.
What do you want an iron for?
To get a free gift.
You think they'll give you a good price?
Yeah, there's a good price. They give you a free gift. When you buy an iron, a mixer, a blender, or microwave.
You got a free gift?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. That sounds like a good idea. Big, you need to go buy quotes after.
I think we need to go buy quotes after. Yeah.
And Shady for the family, buddy,
Shady boy.
Do they sell baby stuff at quotes?
Yeah, do the paternity test. I answer them. They do the paternity test. Trade in your old mattress, Shady. Get 20% off on a new one and save up to $900 on a bed frame.
How often do we should change mattresses? We should ask Coach.
Yeah. Good morning, caller. You're live. Hello? No time to waste on that. Yeah. Remember that you can also shop with no cash and get instant credits and a 3 to 48 month repayment plan only at Coates or Coates online at shopcoates.com. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I thought you were taking a call. Sorry.
No.
You know, get me all excited, Richard.
Yeah.
I saw on Eyewitness News, my friend Kenton.
Boy, oh gosh, boy.
Yeah. What you want to abuse poor Kenton for? Huh? You know, but we spent the last few days talking and playing things and whatever.
Lyndon said, Julian,
Who said?
and me
Who said that?
being your mother.
Who said that?
Lyndon.
Why is he? What Julian?
He said, me, Julian, and him
Going
in
to
the
what?
same boat.
Really?
Yeah. Lyndon have habits too. That's what he said.
What, you mean with too many girls? Is that what you're saying? Is that
That's
what you're implying?
that's what he said. He said we all in the same
You
boat.
think, is that what you think Lyndon is talking about?
But that's what he said.
He didn't say that. He said we're in the same boat. You know, or
Look,
assume what boat does that mean?
Well,
Do you have plenty of women in your life? Big?
Of course.
Okay.
Don't you?
Big, I only have one woman currently. I'm a one
Oh,
woman at a time kind of guy, you know. Big, you know this.
I have many females in my life. I've got my daughter,
yeah.
and you can continue go there.
Yeah. We should stop there.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
stop
Yeah,
there,
we
stop
should stop there. Eyewitness News headlines: we are holding things together, but it's tight. The PM says of the fiscal situation. Government accounts registered in deficit during the first 7 months of 2022, and Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves said that his finance ministry is holding things together, but it's tight. At the end of July, the overall deficit, both on the capital and current accounts, was $53 million, up from $40 million last year. The current account deficit was 1.7 million compared to a deficit of 3.6 million. Okay, all these numbers are wonderful. So the current account, though we are in deficit, the deficit is small. He said that the grants received in 2021, I wish they would split these things out. Huh? When you're recurring income.
Break that down.
No, I'd like to split out recurring income first. So, like last year, we kept hearing, things are great. We're getting all, we have all this money. But I kept saying, well, where is the split out? How much is grants? How much is unusual activities, right? Like, for example, property sales in Mustique. And later in the article, the Prime Minister goes on to explain that, right?
Last year he had
he had 68 million. This year he's got 18 million. Because those kind of things you can't count on, right?
Because it's not recurrent.
It's not recurrent. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, I mean, in our business, the business that I'm involved in, you don't count for property sales because you don't know. You don't budget for it because you don't know what's going to happen. And it's always better to be more budget cautiously and be pleasantly surprised. Your budget and you get a shock when no money comes in. So, but he did say revenue has increased slightly, although there's a small typo in the article, I might add. So, Kenton, if you get it, I think you need to change that typo. Small typo. The main revenue items are holding taxes on goods and services like excise duties, import duties, interest levied by the banks. The key revenues are holding up pretty well, the Prime Minister said. He said the big drop in any category of revenue was the absence of the windfall from alien landholding licenses and stamp duties and property transactions, particularly in Mustique. At the end of July 2021, a year ago, they'd gotten $62 million. This year, it's only $18 million. Fortunately, the other items have made up for the difference in the windfall and what you may call the normal number. He said that in terms of the outturn, a term that I don't understand, I don't know what outturn means, current expenditure was basically the same. I guess they mean, expenditure is nothing. Okay. 385 million. Of that, employees' wages and salaries and NIS accounted for 192 million or 50%. The government paid interest on debt of 23 million. And then, of course, we have a lot of money to put into statutory bodies and so on, like Bragsaw, community college, social assistance benefits. And those come close to 111 million, basically the same as the prior year. So basically what the Prime Minister is saying in short, but of course he couldn't resist to take a lay into the NDP tuna. So that's fine, he's a politician, what the heck. So basically what he's saying is we're doing okay as far as the government is concerned, but things are
that okay is not trickling down. It seems like that's okay is not trickling down to Shady, for example, when you go to the supermarket.
He's talking about the government, He's not talking about the population as a whole. I don't think the Prime Minister is talking about the population. He's talking about, I mean, things are not okay for people when you have when your inflation prices are 8 or 9% with food officially. Those things are difficult. There's no doubt about that.
Okay. And I think Kenton is a horrible human being,
Why do you say that?
He makes sometimes I wonder if it's mistakes or he deliberately, because he's lying on the Prime Minister in this headline that he have a bright, sassy. I know the Prime Minister will never refer to a female as sassy. Yeah, a female foreign minister to be sworn in on Friday.
What does the term sassy mean to you?
Hey, let's look it up, buddy.
What does that mean?
Look it up. Look it up. If I say somebody's
attractive,
if we talk about Yeah, boy. See, the woman is sassy as hell. What do you think that means?
I mean, from I don't know about the word, but
sassy.
from the
How does it sound?
how you used it in your
Yeah,
voice,
yeah.
you're implying a sexual connotation that she's a very
Yeah.
attractive, sexually attractive woman.
Sassy. Okay,
Hot.
sauce,
A hot
yeah,
thing.
sauce.
Oh.
Then this is sauce food.
Yes, yes.
Sauce food.
Yes.
but
And you think the prime minister should not call the woman sassy?
I think Lyndon is Kenton made a mistake there.
You think so?
Our prime minister will never refer to a female as sassy
Why?
in an
Do
official
you think
capacity.
it's wrong for him to do that?
In an official capacity,
Yes.
he will never do that.
No, he wouldn't do it.
No, I will never.
Do you
expect
think a
him to-
lawsuit coming for Kenton?
I think he should get a lawsuit. I'll pay for the lawyer. I'll pay for my lawyer, Graham Ballers.
To call Grant. Oh, Grant you're calling now, not Grant.
Yeah, one Redskin lawyer to the
Yeah,
next.
oh, I see.
Grant is a little busy these days.
Grant is busy.
Yeah.
He's in the paper every week, so he's very busy.
He's a busy man.
He's a
He's a
busy
busy man. But the PM will never refer to a lady as sassy as an official. Never.
What do you think he meant then?
I don't know.
What do you think he meant? Kenton would not.
Kenton will never
misquote
do
him.
that. No. Sauce. If you say a very attractive, bright, and
Intelligent.
saucy lady, how would you take that?
Should you even use the term attractive?
That's true.
Because and then
In an official capacity.
Are people then unattractive?
That's true. In an official
know?
capacity.
Yeah.
And coming from the prime minister, it doesn't sound well.
Okay.
It doesn't sound right. I would have.
In your opinion.
I would prefer to hear a bright, intelligent, talking about her abilities.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
As
than-
opposed to her
as
looks.
opposed to her being sassy.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think that is a bit
Over the top in your
over
opinion.
the top.
In your
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. And we know the prime minister is not a person like that. I wish they come. Oh, they watch your face. Watch your face. Watch your face.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say here? What do you want me to say?
I just want them to watch your face on the camera.
No, they want to get me in trouble here.
No, I'm not trying to get you in
Yeah,
trouble.
you don't
I'm
get me in
saying,
trouble.
I'm saying that the prime minister is not like that. I mean, let us just say, if you heard, would the people of United States of America accept President Biden refer to one of his cabinet secretaries as bright and sassy?
And
would they accept that?
would he refer to Kamala? What's his
Kamala,
vice president?
Kamala.
Can't remember. You don't hear
Yeah,
anything
Kamala.
from her anymore. Isn't that strange? She seems to have vanished off the face of the earth.
Because she ain't sassy.
I thought she's the vice president of the United States. What's her name? Kamala? Whatever.
Kamala.
I can't remember. How could I not remember? She was the biggest thing since hot breads, just before the election.
Yeah.
And after her disastrous
Those vice
first year.
presidents don't do anything. They don't do anything.
But
But anyway,
he was trying to push her head, and all. Every time you see her on TV, she's giggling.
Yeah,
giggling. I mean, people don't take you seriously.
Yeah. But if do you think that is something that the Americans would accept? The president of America referring to
No, probably
one of his
not.
cabinet
It'd
members.
be a big outrage. By the way, you got the new prime minister in England soon, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Boris is going home, and it seems like Liz Truss is winning. And I had this debate with somebody the other day. And they said, no, Rishi Sunak is the man and whatever. I said he's an Indian. What's wrong with all you? You think the white conservative people in England are going to vote for an Indian yet? Not ready just yet.
No.
And they said, well, what happened to Barack Obama? I said, okay, all right, fine.
I don't know about the Indian. I don't know.
I don't know if they're
Indians are not mainstream.
But that's the point. I don't know if they're mainstream enough yet
Enough,
in England. In England, in your societies.
And somebody said, Alicia said, lively, bold, full of spirit, cheeky.
What's up sassy means is what she's saying.
Tawny was smart and sassy and liked to pretend she was a hard
Read it
nut.
out again. Read it again.
Okay, lively. I'm reading
lively,
as in.
right? That's fine. Lively is fine. That's a good. If that's an appropriate description, so go ahead. Continue.
Lively, bold, full of life,
Right.
cheeky.
Right.
And Tawny was smart and sassy and liked to pretend she was a hard nut. Here we go again, nut. How does nut come in that day?
What is wrong with you? A nut is a nut. You always have to misinterpret everything. Eh?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You
right,
always
yeah.
have to misinterpret
Now we're
everything.
talking. So do we accept that definition of sassy?
In that case, the prime minister is perfectly right to
Correct.
call
If
us
that-
sassy.
if that- that's the
If that is the
definition.
definition.
If that's the definition.
You, on the other hand,
Definition.
couldn't wait to aspire negative things to the man.
I
You just couldn't wait.
But I am saying I know he is not a person like that.
you're being sarcastic.
No, you see, there
Everybody
you go.
out
There
there
you
is
go.
know
There
the
you
way
go.
you are.
There you go. There you. Shady, what do you think?
You should apologize for implying that
I know.
Sassy was a wrong too.
Improper motive.
The next time there's a thing called Google. Google it
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Bing it
yeah,
out.
yeah,
And you know there's a search engine called Bing too.
Bing, yes, I know.
Named
I know.
after you, you know,
Yeah,
buddy.
I know.
The fountain of all
Yeah.
knowledge. Yeah.
Lively, bold, full of spirit, cheeky. Tanya was smart and sassy. But in our local vernacular connotation,
You're
when
trying to cover up now. Go ahead. Let me hear you cover.
gosh. Carla, good morning. You're like, what do you think?
I just changed the topic a bit.
Go right
morning,
ahead,
Mr.
please.
Joseph. Morning,
Morning.
Mr.
Good morning.
I find it baffling that the Prime Minister, right, seeing that the latest discovery of this female that died yesterday, that they found.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Who's
At
that?
the airport, the lady who died at the
Oh,
airport.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
her. Go ahead.
The graphic way in the manner which she died, what they found her, right? The thing is that, to me, for a Prime Minister, he jump on every topic, but he's still not coming out publicly and condone these things against females. You understand?
Condemn
The 17-year-old student that get dismembered and found in the bag. We're not here. What's the outcome of that? The girl small, for those small from French's that I don't know if it's different what the brothers and them. That song like 8 years ago did function, the Paris up Gomez somewhere up there. It's just okay, we're sending a bad message that in St. Vincent these things that happen to females like it's okay. It's not okay. We're the same energy that we had when Mr. Jackson died, that you're bringing all these detectives to solve this crime. Where's all the energy?
We have plenty of energy to go after homosexuals.
Thank you. We all the
We have plenty
energy
of
now
energy
you
for that,
have.
but we don't care about women. As a
It is
society, we
real.
don't.
Yeah, it's real troubling. How the outside world looking in and seeing it. It's okay in St. Vincent to do these things and get away.
What would you like to hear the Prime Minister say?
I think you should condone it from day one. As soon as it happened, jump on all, be public with it and condemn it. We do not do it, and not only condemn, put energy and resource into the resources you have, whether financially, anything you have, to come and fight these crimes and get these people responsible and let them pay good penalties. Let them know it's not okay. Because we all have daughters, we all have mothers, we have sisters. Whether or not who she is somebody's daughter, she may be somebody's mother, she may be somebody's sister. It's real sickening. We're going on. And up to now, I know the most important thing, we have females in the government right now who we're looking up to. Miss Morgan, Miss Peters. Why does these females don't come out and condone it? They are female too. It's real sickening. All right, guys.
And you shouldn't have to be a female to condemn these things, these actions. By the way.
Of course, it shouldn't have to, but seeing that we have females on the government side in high position and not even talking about it, it's real troubling.
All right, thank you, Colin. Thank you very much. Cutlass, what do you think?
I think that all of our society, as I said, we seem to have energy for all the wrong things, right? We seem to have energy and fight up for stupidness, right? But we don't have energy for what. Anyway, go ahead and take the call.
Caller, good morning. You're live.
Hello, good morning. I'm glad the caller they touched this topic here because I don't beat this dead horse thing and Stephen. When we go to the United Nations Security Council, one of the asterisks we tell United Nations Security Council we go and do why we deserve a seat on that United Nations Security Council is increase safety for women and children. We tell the United Nations that.
That's a good point.
And I tell and I challenge that and I said St. Vincent don't deserve a seat on the United Nations Security Council, temporary or permanent, because women in St. Vincent is looked at as second-class citizens. People say I should be charged with treason.
Women are treated that way. We have evidence of it. We know that.
Big man, but here what? The Prime Minister was on another radio station and the female radio host told him she feels unsafe as a woman and he shut she down. He basically tell her feelings is irrelevant in so many words, so many big words, big lawyer words he use and tell she a bunch of gibberish. So you have a police woman get beat in a police barracks in St. Vincent and Grenadines in Kingston and not happen to shit. You have a girl who went to a police station because she was under witness protection and police took turns raping the girl. We have to that case. I remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That died. Didn't hear anything of that.
That dead down. So and Stephen, you make a very valid point. We have strength for homosexuals.
Yep.
But when somebody gets raped, we have rape culture in place. So the girl gets some stuff in her bag like meat at Christmas. Nothing happened to that.
Yep.
The boyfriend was to pick up and the prime minister create a job for himself, Minister of National Security, and the Minister of National. I ain't talking to the prime minister. I'm talking to the Minister of National Security. Come out and talk about these things now. Meanwhile, they could talk about whose deep freeze get teeth and whose this don't get teeth for me red zone and all these other things. So who and this like that. But the problem is, guys, I don't blame the government 100%. We have to demand better for ourselves.
Yep.
If the general public don't care about ourselves, you can't expect other people to care for us. So we have to look within ourselves. And I'm not a religious guy, but I'm going to touch their religious mindset. Even I know you're not a religious guy either.
Yep.
Everybody say they love God.
Yep.
And God is made in the image of man. If we look at each other as we claim we're looking at God, or if we love each other at a percentage of what we claim we love a God we can't see, and treat each other like we say we going to treat God, society would be better. So Mama Guy always say with this God foolishness, because I don't love mankind. So how I go love God? Why I don't?
Wow.
Well said, well said.
Max boy, you hit hard this morning.
Well said.
Max. What's that?
The truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. See me and what you see is what you see, and who don't like it, I don't really care. Long as my daughter loves me and my wife tolerate me, everything else is irrelevant.
Don't forget the outside woman.
Right,
All right, buddy, I go on. All right, somebody said, Stephen, do you think most people of the world today prefer scapegoats? So they pretend to shy away from deep problems in their society, so that should be top priority.
Absolutely. But remember a few months ago.
Hold on, caller. Hold on.
No, go ahead. No, let's take the call.
Caller, good morning. You're live.
Yeah. A question for you, Stephen.
Yes.
I asked the bad man, but he couldn't answer it.
He never answered
Do you
anything.
think our Prime Minister is the best role model for our country?
I think that is a question that I now understand why Bing wouldn't answer it, and he's right.
I'm a radio host.
I don't know. You make up your own mind about it. My opinion is irrelevant.
You all want me to ask the question and answer it?
You could go right ahead. You have your hand. You
Right.
have before him.
Now I know that certain people, boy, we really afraid the Prime Minister.
Well, what do you think?
What's your opinion?
He's not.
Okay,
He's
explain
not the
that.
best example as a role model.
He's not the best example of a role model for whom?
We have him as he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. A man who has insulted this nation left, right, and center. Wait, something must be wrong with Dave Roberts' friend. Maybe I'm the only one who can't see. I am blind to all the ignorance and stupidity that has been, Lord, that is in existence in this country. Y'all must, I wonder if you all can read, or people maybe don't care. List some of the things. Make a list of what the Prime Minister uttered as a leader, as a good leader in this country, and tell me if he has done his best. And maybe that's the reason why
All I can
we have
say
all
is
these,
the
we
man
have
has
all
won
these
5 straight
lamentations,
elections.
all these suffering and so on.
The man has won 5 straight elections. Obviously,
So a lot of people think that he's the best role model.
apparently a heck of a lot of people think that the good outweigh the bad.
Yeah, I know that.
And none of us are perfect last time I checked. So.
I know that. And what he has to do now is win all 15 seats. I'm sure he has that on his mind. Because that's the kind of individual he is. Win all 15 seats. And then he beat Ralph record. Mitchell record. Anyhow, have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, David. All right, buddy. This hour came to the compliments. Let's get ready to shut it down. And to wrap it up, of course, get ready for school with the best in electronics and a whole lot more. Plus, there's always room for a sale with prices as low as $619 on stoves, fridges, and washing machine, plus free gifts with your purchase with mixers. Hang on. Hold on, caller, please. It's distracting me. It's just ringing there. Mixers, blenders, iron, and microwaves. Caller, good morning. You're live.
Yes, good morning.
Oh gosh.
Morning, Stephen.
Good morning. How are you?
You're right.
It's a beautiful morning.
Right.
A little bit wet.
Yes. First, let me extend condolences to the radio broadcasting fraternity on the passing of veteran broadcaster Dave Elcock of Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, thank you.
Secondly, A few months ago, a lady from a Son constituency was somewhat on taken to court, found guilty, sentenced to prison. The most committee met, and she was a good citizen. She had subjects and all that. She's a farmer. She was sent home. The lady that was discovered dead yesterday is also from the same constituency.
Say that again?
The lady was found dead yesterday. She's originally from the same constituency.
Which constituency is that?
North Central Windward.
Okay. You sure you got it right?
Yes, I got it right. She's from South Rivers.
Okay.
Senator Morgan, who was said to be defending women, we haven't heard anything. I'll give her until the weekend to hear what she has to say about it.
Oh, okay. I get the connection now. I get what you're saying now. Yes, yes. I agree with you. Actually, I agree with you. With this one. Yeah. Finally, we're agreeing something. Why did we agree something? No, I'm agreeing with you. Yes.
People take note of this, eh?
I'm listening. I'm recording it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it is strange that in the last 20 years, we have had 2 ministers of national security and 5 commissioners of police. And we can't put a handle on crime. Where do we look? We have now, based on our population, compared to the other Caribbean countries, we are the biggest police force.
I didn't know that.
Compared to
on a per capita basis, you mean?
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Bigger than Trinidad or Jamaica?
No, based on the population.
Population size, per capita. Okay.
Yeah, we are the largest police force.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good news. That means crime should be
under control.
Under control, hopefully.
And on the heels of 113 new policemen, we have that sort of gruesome murder.
But the police can't stop murders. They can solve the crime, but they can't stop murders like that. Police can't be everywhere.
They can't be everywhere, but they need to learn to investigate. That's why our crimes are unsolved, because the investigation is poor.
Well, I think part of the problem is when you're taking 6 and 7 years to take people to court, when you wonder why. So you have to also look at the judicial system and what's going on there too, not just the police. Because the police can do their part, but then once it gets into the hands of the prosecutors and whatever, you wonder what the heck is going on.
But let me look at that CJ Weeks situation.
Okay.
Where an investigation was said to be ongoing, but every policeman who was involved in that situation was still on duty.
Yep. Yep. Clearly wrong.
It's our people who have been charged, who've been arrested, taken to court, and the prosecutor objecting to bail because they can hamper the investigation. But right inside your face, everybody on duty still.
Yeah.
But we are waiting to hear what will be said by the good defender of women.
I agree with you.
And the Minister of National Security.
Remind me to ask a question on Monday morning, Stephen. Yes. If by the weekend we hear nothing, that's a very good one.
I'm sure you'll hear something though.
From Miss Morgan.
Yes.
Well, we look forward. Have a good weekend, gentlemen.
Take care, you too.
Press it, buddy. You come good there, boy. You cross the Rubicon.
That's promoted.
Promoted.
You're in the good books of things now.
Hey, remember, you can trade in your old mattress and get 20% off a new one and save up to $900 on a bed frame only at Coates. Your caller, your final caller for the morning.
We have 100 new police officers. We have more police officers to arrest demonstrators, box them in the face, push them down in the drain, bust their head, and raid their house, Mongoose gang style. Have a good day.
You too, my brother. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much. Yeah. Remember, no more calls, all right? Remember that you can also shop with no cash and get instant credit and a 3 to 14
How
months
long is a mattress
payment.
good for? What's the life of a mattress?
Well,
We should ask Coates. Coates should tell us how long you should keep a
No,
mattress.
Coates don't know what the mattresses do. It's according. I mean, come on. That's like saying how long a shoe should last you.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah,
I take
take
it
that
back.
back. Take that
I take
back.
it back. I withdraw the question. I withdraw the question. Imagine your worship. I withdraw the question.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to say briefly. You remember a few months ago when everybody bought these orange T-shirts and walk up and down and whatever? What were they protesting again? I never heard such stupidness in my life. And taking pictures and posting it all over Facebook. We're protesting something. Again, was it violence against women or something? I know. It's just
No, I don't think that's stupidness, Stephen.
I think that's total stupidness.
I
What
disagree.
No,
with
if you wanted to protest something, right? Get in the streets and march up and down.
That's what they did.
And what did that accomplish? What did it do?
But it
Does
brought
anything
awareness.
happen? Other than enriching.
It brought awareness.
Where awareness is stopping anything?
No.
So tell me something. All the marching up and down, right? The only people who benefited from that were the people who were selling orange cloth.
Yeah.
And orange T-shirts. Who benefited? You don't need to wear a different color shirt. What does that do?
It brought awareness to the problem among the people.
And the woman still getting beat up and treated like crap?
Among the children who wore those T-shirts, it brought awareness that we have a problem.
Oh, I see.
It sensitized them.
You
that
think
there's
they're
a problem.
sensitized?
Oh
now?
yeah.
So what's the next? What do you think happens next then? Now that they're sensitized. Do you think some of those boys who are out there wearing their T-shirts from the schools and whatever, you think that they're going to start beating up the girlfriends and beating?
Well, they will be aware.
They'll be aware
that we have a problem and that this problem is and doing it is not right.
Or they'll be aware that it's a problem.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're just horrible and disgusting.
I
human
just
being.
don't agree with. I just think there are more effective ways to deal with certain things. That's all.
Yeah,
you need to hold people accountable. If you
don't
put
agree with
people in
Stephen,
certain
please.
positions.
Please don't agree with
If you put people
Do
in
not agree with
certain
Stephen.
positions, you
Do
need
not
to hold
agree
them
with Stephen.
accountable.
We need to hold people accountable.
Yeah.
We do. And that's why on Monday morning,
But we don't do
according to
that.
Pressy, we'll be asking if Senator Morgan, who was speaking on behalf of trying to save women from abuse, that we want to hear from her.
What do you want to hear? That she's upset because this woman got
She
killed.
said that
And
she
this
was
woman get
speaking
dragged
on
and beaten
behalf.
up?
Yes, she said that she was speaking on behalf of all women. So we want to know, with all the talking done, now we want to hear your voice, Senator Morgan.
What do you expect her to say?
Whatever she has to say.
That she's sorry that the woman got killed.
Whatever she has to
That
say.
she's sorry the woman got dragged out of the supermarket.
Whatever she has to say. Because we're looking for her now. For
You know what I'd
leadership.
like to see instead of talk? What about seeing some action instead of just talk? Because I don't know about you, but I'm fed up with people just talking. What about some action, buddy?
Correct.
What are we doing? This is different.
I agree.
What are we doing to help these people other than talking about it when it's the hot topic of conversation?
Someone said here about I'm gonna get rid of something else here. Hold on. Oh yeah, here's something that we can do, Stephen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we have qualified, experienced mental health practitioners in the country?
Actually,
do we know?
We do have.
Or
Yeah,
is it that people are just locked up and medicated?
No, we do have people. We do have psychiatrists. We do have psychologists. We do have social
And
workers.
these are government.
These are government employed people that I'm certainly aware of. Yes, whether they have all the resources they need to help people and get the support that they in turn need, or whether they have the infrastructure necessary, that's an entirely different question.
Anyway, we've done all our
It's the
talking
weekend,
today.
buddy.
It's the weekend.
The weekend. What are you
Yes.
doing for the weekend?
We're gonna have our board meeting.
Partying,
We're gonna have a
Tonight,
board meeting.
board meeting.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you
yeah,
invite
yeah.
Grant? Are you gonna invite?
Grant,
any
Grant
girls
invited me. Grant invited
Can
me.
I bring my girlfriend?
You, but we think the board meeting first.
Oh, okay. To discuss her.
In our presence,
Well,
in our
yeah,
absence.
You have to meet her officially.
Yeah.
Ah, I
yeah,
see. Okay,
yeah,
so she can
yeah,
take all the
yeah,
abuse from
yeah,
all.
yeah.
I'm
The
not coming
usual,
anywhere
the
near you.
usual.
I don't want
The
anywhere near you.
She heard.
Oh, Grant.
Oh, yeah. Grant is a good guy.
No. Grant is not a good guy. Grant is. I was staying well away from Grant.
Listen, all it,
Have a wonderful
Dave,
weekend,
call
everybody.
back and ask that question about the Redskin people and them. Let me answer, please.
You all have a wonderful weekend, Shady.
Monday morning,
Look
buddy.
after your baby and your woman. Don't worry about
Indian
his
baby.
stupidness, okay? Whether he's Indian, pink, blue, or whatever, okay?
Buddy,
have a great weekend.
We'll get him to pay. Shady will get him to pay for the paternity test. Hey,
Later, guys.
I just
Take
have a
care.
great one. We'll be back on Monday morning, God's willing. Love you.
Boom Chat Friday. It's a different kind of juggle on Boom.
On a down grinding, first thing on a bowl like me full of crocodile teeth. Everything get when I reach it.
The war get ugly, so me them a clear like Bulby. Alliance not up, them a chunky pointy. Inna the country.
We bringing the fire from sun up to sundown on a whole different level.
None of them not there on me level. I'm not even I know how I do it.
I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me.
Large up your crew, your street, your spot.
Yeah, we living like the narco. Boom Shot Friday.
Boom 1069.
Yes, I. Everybody don't know the Vincy Bad Boy, aka Johnny Fontaine, the one and only problem child, bigging up the Vincy Bad Man sound. Everyone try to test me, never try to test me in vain.
Hey, chow, hyperactive sound, cross. And the king of fast, hyperactive sound.
Hyperactive sounds. What I'm taking from? Hyperactive sound. Hyperactive movement. What we say? Hyperactive sound. You know what I'm saying? I told them it's Skinny Fabulous representing for Hyperactive sounds.
Yeah. Hyperactive. Now we turn up in here.
If you know them talk, they can ask for real virgin them like who's more skilled than them. Know me. Long time man I hold it dog. They never know. Real motion. Dog, they never know. Tell them she this attack, I bet they never know. First Nation, tell them some born for this.